Hello, everybody. It's Zash of Zash and Zone. Haven't been on since last week when I covered the Trump's Union address. And since then, the big thing that's been in the news has been TOWERGATE, where Obama has went and has been accused of wiretapping the Trump towers during the election. And there was a YouTube comment that I came across that breaks it down by the numbers for us. And that right there is what I want to go over with you. In June of 2016, the first FISA request was put out by the Obama administration to monitor communications involving Donald Trump and several advisors. The request was denied. Now, this is important because FISA requests there's a lot of work that goes into making sure they will pass judicial scrutiny, and 99% of the time they're going to pass because you have to put in the work ahead of time to get them right. The fact it got denied tells me that something terrible went on. Okay. July 2016, the Russia joke. WikiLeaks released emails from the Democratic National Committee that show efforts to prevent Senator Bernie Sanders from Vermont winning the presidential nomination. And we already know this is true because, like it says, WikiLeaks put that out and the Democrats never denied it. In a press conference, Donald Trump refers to Hillary Clinton's own missing emails, joking, "Russia, if you're listening, I hope you're able to find the 30,000 emails that are missing." That remark becomes the basis for accusations by Clinton and the media that Trump invited further hacking. And right there began the whole Russia. From then all the way till now, all we've heard is about how the Russians hacked the elections, how the Russians influenced the elections, how the Russians did this, that, the other. Russia, Russia, Russia. It's a common theme with the Democrats now, and they just can't let it go. All right, number 3, October 2016, the Podesta emails. In October, WikiLeaks releases the emails of Clinton campaign chair John Podesta, rolling out batches every day until the election, creating new mini scandals. The Clinton campaigns blames Trump and the Russians. Again, remember what I said. Once they got the first time with the Russians, ever since, all we've heard over and over and over again is Russians, Russians, Russians. Also in October 2016, and I think this came up because of the Clinton campaign blaming Trump and the Russians, another FISA request was put in. The Obama administration submits a new, narrower request to the FISA court, now focused on a computer server in Trump Tower suspected of links to Russian banks. No evidence is found, but the wiretaps continue ostensibly for national security reasons. Andrew McCarthy at National Review later notes, the Obama administration is now monitoring an oppositional presidential campaign using high-tech surveillance powers of the Federal Intelligence Services. January 2017, BuzzFeed CNN News dossier. This is BuzzFeed releases and CNN reports a supposed dossier compiled by former spy. That was a former British spy. I remember that coming up. It purports to show continuous contact between Russia and the Trump campaign and says the Russians have compromising information about Trump. None of the allegations can be verified, and some are proven false. Several media outlets claimed that they had been aware of the dossier for months and that it had been circulating in Washington. Yes, it had been circulating. They knew it was a bunch of BS. BuzzFeed posted it, and the very last paragraph of their thing, they admitted that it was possible that it was BS. CNN re-put it out there as fact. But the Russians did it. Number 7, January 2017, the Times report. The New York Times reports on the eve of Inauguration Day that several agencies, the FBI, CIA, NSA, and Treasury Department, are monitoring several associates of Trump's campaign suspected of Russian ties. Other news outlets also report the existence of a multi-agency working group to coordinate investigations across the government, though it's unclear how they found out since the investigations have been secret and involved classified information. And this is all the leaks. But this here leaked, and the Democrats would have it not have leaked because it shows it was the first time we had a true hint of what the Obama administration was doing behind closed doors. February 2017, Mike Flynn scandal. Reports emerged that the FBI intercepted a conversation in 2016 between the future national security advisor Michael Flynn, then a private citizen, and the Russian ambassador Sergei Kislyak. Oh, gotta put the L in there. Kislyak. I've been hearing it on TV. I just had to remember how to pronounce it. Sorry, folks. The intercept supposedly was part of routine spying on the ambassador, not monitoring of the Trump campaign. FBI transcripts reportedly show the two discussing Obama's new imposed sanctions on Russia, though Flynn earlier denied discussing them. Sally Yates, whom Trump would later fire as acting attorney general for insubordination, is involved in the investigation. In the end, Flynn resides over having misled Vice President Mike Pence, perhaps inadvertently, about the content of the conversation. Well, my point on this whole thing with Mike Flynn was, as soon as the FBI heard Mike Flynn talking on there, they were supposed to stop listening in, mark it as Kiselev talking to an American citizen, no name, and leave it at that. Number 9, February 2017. Times claims extensive Russian contacts. New York Times claims 4 current and former American officials in reporting that Trump campaign had repeatedly contact with senior Russian intelligence officials. The Trump campaign denies the claim. The Times admits there is no evidence of coordination in the campaign and the Russians. The White House and same congressional Republicans begin to raise questions about illegal intelligence leaks. And this is important. The contacts up to this point have been proven to be non-illegal, all fair and legal. Yet the leaks that reported on those contacts are actually illegal. People have broken the rules around secrecy and laws about American citizen privacy, yet nobody's being punished. Well, we could say Sally Yates got punished because she got relieved of the job as temporary attorney general, but so far that's it. There's still a lot of real problems going on. March 2017, the Washington Post targets Jeff Sessions. The Washington Post reports that Attorney General Jeff Sessions has contact twice with the Russian ambassador during the campaign. Once at a Heritage Foundation event and once at a meeting in Sessions' Senate office. Post suggests 2 meetings contradict Sessions' testimony at his confirmation hearing that he had no contacts with the Russians, though the context not presented by the Post, though in context not presented by the Post. This is important, not presented by the Post. It was clear he meant his capacity as a campaign surrogate, and that he was responding to the claims of the dossier of ongoing contacts. The New York Times, in covering the story, adds that the Obama White House rushed to preserve intelligence related to alleged Russian links with the Trump campaign. By preserve, it really means disseminate. Officials spread the evidence through the government agencies to leave a clear trail of intelligence for government investigators and perhaps the media as well. And then Kerry added a summary here at the bottom. In summary, the Obama administration sought and eventually obtained authorization to eavesdrop on the Trump campaign, continued monitoring the Trump team even when no evidence of wrongdoing was found, and then relaxed the NSA rules to allow the evidence to be shared widely within the government, virtually ensuring the information, including the conversation of private citizens, would be leaked to the media, all in a bid to stop or overthrow a Trump administration. Well, now that we've covered what Kerry had put out there, let's have a few thoughts on my own here. The Obama administration has proven itself over and over again as more than willing to spy and mistreat the American people. At the beginning of his administration, he used the IRS for several years to go after the Tea Party groups, and he also wiretapped and surveilled a Fox reporter. There have been other allegations since then. Everything we got from WikiLeaks last year, where it had to do with the DNC, they never denied any of it. And we're supposed to believe them when they say, oh no, nothing was done wrong with Trump Tower. Yet again, we have a situation where it appears that the Democrats have been caught with their hands in the cookie jar. And this is something that, as far as I'm concerned, is just wrong. So, I'm going to call it right there. Y'all have a good one. Thank you for watching my video. Like, favorite, and subscribe. Down below you'll see a link for PayPal where I can get some better equipment to do this a little bit better, be more a little efficient. And to the sides over here you'll see a couple videos. If you're interested in watching them, I'd be appreciative of you looking at them. Have a good night.